What's up, guys? Lubert the Great here, back with LubertCraft Live number 6. And today we are going to mechanize the village because I am kind of just bored of certain things and I want to make them go faster. One of them being composting, although I have no real need or reason to create any sort of, bone meal. I don't really need it for anything. I've got all these seeds and stuff just sitting around, and might as well do something with them. So I figured out it's extremely easy to mechanize this stuff. Extremely easy. So we already have some leftover hoppers from the old base, and we just need to grab some chests and some wood, and then we can just create a couple of these things and mechanize it, and we'll be good to go. So that's kind of exciting. I forgot the chests. Oops. I know I have some in here. Perfect. So, easiest thing in the world. It's just like a simple mechanization of furnaces. You just build a couple of these things and put the input on a hopper above it, and a hopper below it will take the output. So, simply put, I need to figure out where I want to put these, first of all. I'm almost wondering if I just cannibalize this part of, get rid of this part of the farm here, and I think that would make the most sense. Just get rid of this altogether, and use this as the spot where I'm going to set up the composting automation. Very simple, rudimentary, I know. But it works. So, first things first is we need to put down some chests, and I'm trying to think here how I want to do this. So I'm actually going to get rid of this row of logs first, and then dig this out, and then put chests down. I definitely will probably need more chests potentially, but that is okay. And then I need to replace this dirt with hoppers, which I actually don't think I have enough of them, but that's okay. Alright, so we put some hoppers down in here. Do not have enough hoppers, but I do have enough iron to make more hoppers, and certainly enough wood / chests. Another important, good, awesome note is I got some more diamonds. I was mining in between episodes again because I was bored before the start of the stream, and I did find another small diamond vein, so we got some more diamonds. That was awesome, and we'll probably be doing something with those later in the episode. So I'm gonna use this and just make some more chests because we're gonna need them. And I don't actually need this many hoppers, although actually I probably do. So we're just gonna, we actually probably need more than that even, but for starters we'll leave it at that. I'm gonna need more wood for sure, and I'm gonna use some of this birch because I have a bunch of it right now and I don't really need it for anything else. Because what we need to do is make some sticks and some fences. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Okay. Now if I remember correctly, the crafting recipe for this is not going to work because I don't have enough planks. Okay, so we want planks on the bottom and fences along the side. Perfect. All right, that'll give us more than enough composters. So we've got enough at least for the bottom here. And then we need to put composters on top of those. And honestly, this is probably way more composters than I actually need, but it's okay. All right, we are one short on the hoppers. Might even be able to make this a little bit better by putting hoppers along the top. So I'm going to make a whole nother round of hoppers, actually, which means I need to go get even more wood, potentially. We'll see. We'll see if I have enough. Also, I'm going to sleep because we don't need those baddies coming out at the middle of the night here. So let's go take a bit of a nap. There we are. Oop, gotta shut the door. All right, so next we want to create some more hoppers. And to do that, we go like this and like this. Except for I don't need 15 more. I'll just take... We'll do that. That should be good. Now, what we want to do is put that guy right there and then put the rest of them into it. Now, the bottom hoppers should suck any materials. They should pull materials from the top hoppers when they get full. So if we get that many seeds or whatever other materials we want to put in there, that should be good. So now let's put a chest up there. Let's throw some dirt down here for scaffolding. Okay, so we want to put a chest here, and just in case, we're also gonna put a chest here. Ah, shoot, forgot about that. That's a really annoying thing. It's good and it's both good and bad how they reworked the chest system. All right, so now we have a mechanizable way of collecting, or well, not collecting, but creating bone meal. So this is awesome. What I'm gonna do now is show you how it works. Assuming I built it correctly, and assuming I remember exactly how these hoppers and everything work in Minecraft. Let's first harvest all of our food because we need to get something to put into the mechanism. So let's harvest all of our wheat. We've had plenty of time for all the crops to grow sufficiently. So we'll grab all the crops here and replant them right away because that's how we do it. We don't want to forget to replant the crops. That would be a bad idea. We'd be missing out on all sorts of goodies and trades with the villagers. Now, hopefully we can do some more trades with the villagers today too. I kind of forgot about that. We're getting a lot of them pretty high levels, so we definitely have enough paper and sugarcane out there right now to do some more trades with the cartographer. So we'll probably work on that guy. And I'm not sure how far we'll get with any of the other ones, but we'll see. The other thing I want to do is probably make some diamond, at least part of a diamond armor suit, because we have some more diamonds now. So we have actual supplies to be able to do that. So I'm going to hopefully be able to enchant some diamond armor as well. I'm kind of debating in my head whether or not I want to enchant books and just and then combine books with armor to get the best stuff and just do it that way. Or if I want to straight up... Oh shoot, I don't have anywhere to pick up the potatoes. Rotten potato, I don't need you. I don't really need that dirt anymore either, at least not right this moment. All right, I've been debating whether or not I'm going to enchant the armor directly or enchant books and then add them together to make exactly what the armor that I want is. And we'll see where that gets us. All right, now that we have harvested all of our goodies, we can throw some things into the automated bone meal maker. All right, so let's throw all of our seeds in here and watch it do its thing. Now, in theory, oh, look at that. We can see it filling up right as we speak, and boom, we've got our first bone meal out of the machine. Now, this really won't work 100% or 100% efficiency. It'll essentially just take out of that first one until this entire hopper is full, and then it will keep moving down the line. So practically having all of these is completely pointless because there's a low likelihood that I will ever have this filled to the point where it actually needs all of that. Now what I am going to do though is go like this so that there's 2 hoppers pulling out of that chest. And I'm going to just shortcut this here and put all the goodies in there. So you can see this it does fill up faster than it can supply them. So you can see that there is some stuff going into these other chests as well, or into the other composter rather. So we can see more things happening here. Now the other thing is I should have put something underneath here to collect all of the bone meal into one chest, but I forgot about that. So let's do that quickly since we definitely have the materials to do that. All right, we probably need to go grab some more iron, certainly some more wood. Let's go get the wood first. Just some birch because we don't care what kind of wood we make our chests out of since they don't change anyway. And we'll grab some more iron. Doo-doo-doo. Iron. We also have some iron in one of these, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Might as well get the experience. Alright, I think that should be plenty. We really only need however many chests there are worth of hoppers. So that's, what, 7? Yeah, 7. Alright, so now let's dig out the dirt underneath these chests. And I'm just going to do it this way to make it a little easier on myself. All right, wonderful. So now we want to, in fact, I'm going to just dig out this bit of dirt altogether because it's not really necessary. We'll just leave it like that. That's fine. Perfect. Okay. So get rid of that grass. Now we must make some more hoppers. So let's do that right away. And to do that, we need to make more chests, because we don't have a ton of chests. And I'm just going to make a bunch of chests because, you know, everybody uses chests over time, so we might as well just make a half stack of them right away. Just a matter of time before we use up that many, you know, again. And we need, what did I say, 7 of these? So we will just make 7 because we don't necessarily need to use the resources. If actually, we're going to need more than that, I think. We'll have 1 output chest here. Oops. Jeez Louise. I'm going to be doing that forever, crouching and putting that second chest down to make it... but it's going to take me so long to get over that one. And then we go like this. Bada boom. All of our output will go into this last bottom chest then. So input up here. I should just get rid of that chest. It's kind of redundant. Kind of pointless, honestly. In fact, I'm gonna move this guy over too. No, I think I accidentally just dropped a chest in there. That's gonna screw things up. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally drop other things into your automated harvesting or, you know, bone meal stuff, because you get one bad item in there and it's gonna hose up your whole machine. So let's put some dirt out as our scaffolding again, and I just want to replace. Make that a double chest again up here. Oops, wrong spot. Oh, come on, really? Really? You're gonna do this to me? What is that crap? Come on, just because I was looking the wrong way? There we go. Alright, much better. Quick. Oh, it sucked it up, didn't it? Bummer. Alright, let's find it. There it is. Got some dirt and chest. Okay, that's much better. All right, now we're sitting good now. Anytime I want bone meal, I just got to come over here, and every time I have extra seeds, I'll just dump them in there. I've got actually some more in here already. We do want to keep some of each type of seed, just because then we'll have the ability to replant should something happen. But we don't need a ton of them because we can always replant and get more over time. So we'll throw the rest of these extra seeds in here, and away we go, waiting for that to go. And you know, it's nice. It makes a little sound every time it outputs the bone meal, so that's wonderful. You can kind of hear it working. You know, hear it getting that feedback of, hey, there's work being done here. It's very awesome. All right, so we have some wheat and beetroot. Now, I think again, back with every episode, I'm pretty certain, I'm like 99.9% certain that some of our villagers have died over time, and we only have one farmer left, and I have no idea where he is. Hey, this guy wants iron. I can do iron. That's really awesome, actually. Look at that. That was an impromptu trade that we're just going to get him leveled up to max level, I believe. So that's awesome. Give that weaponsmith some time, and he'll be at max level. That's really, really good. Okay, now, okay, we've got some more emeralds now. Wonderful. Always glad to have some more emeralds. Hey, Luna. How's it going? Let's see here. Jeez, I'm like 3 minutes late with that comment. See, I'm so bad at keeping track the comments. It's right next to my screen. Like, my game's here, and the comments are right next to it, and I still have... I'm pathetic at actually keeping track of it. Okay, well, anyway. Where was I? I was going to go over to the cows and breed the cows, but we will sleep first. Got to prevent those baddies from coming out. Wonderful. Okay. Over to the cow pasture. Let us breed some cows. Now, I want to be careful here. The cows get real excited when I come over here with some wheat. So, you know, you got to get in the pen first and then bring out the wheat to just kind of control them a little bit, you know? All right, yes, everybody come here. I've got plenty of wheat to go around. No worries, no worries. Oh, my goodness. They're just pushing me every which way. Yes, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Even the ones on the outskirts. All right, wonderful. Get all sorts of baby cows over here. Okay, this is doing quite nicely. We are gonna have a real nice supply of beef over time here, guys. This is really nice. I always like having a supply of beef. It's just such a handy dandy food to have around. All right. I don't even know if I got every single one of them, but let's see. We picked up the egg! Yay, there's one chicken in here. And there he is right there, just chilling in all the cows. I don't know how he's still alive. You know, you'd think he'd just get trampled, but I guess that's not how Minecraft works. And I know it's not, but, you know. Oh, he got away. He got away. He's trying to get away. Oh, no, I got him. Oh, get back here. Okay, there we go. Trying to kill one at a time so I don't just have a bunch of half health cows in this place. But, you know. Doesn't always work. Sometimes they're quicker than others, and they just get away from me. Oh man. All right. Nice, very nice, very nice. Plenty of beef to go. Wow, that guy's taken 3 hits. I guess the second one probably wasn't full power though. I didn't wait long enough. Excuse me. Who forgot to close the gate? Oh goodness. Jeez Louise. That was my fault, I suppose. Well, I guess now we're gonna have a bunch of cows just roaming around. Get over here, guys. Get away from the gate. I need to be able to get out of here. So get away from the gate, please. Thank you. Okay, that was a problem. That was a mistake. But we'll just remedy that here real quick. Don't need a bunch of cows roaming free in here, you know. You never know what they might tear up, eat up the lawn or something. I know that cows don't actually eat the grass, but. If we had a sheep farm, that'd be another story. And eventually, I would like to have a sheep farm. I'd like to actually expand the farms here at some point. I haven't done that, obviously, but I have been collecting that chicken's eggs one at a time over, you know, very slowly, so we'll get there someday. Let's go back upstairs and drop off some of our goodies that we've got here. Okay. So we can throw our wheat and potatoes inside the food chest. And where's that egg? Yeah, I've got a couple of eggs. Actually, I put that in the food chest too, didn't I? Yeah. I've got 6 eggs now. There's a slight chance that I could get a chicken out of that on a second one. Got a bunch of leather. And let's go harvest all of our sugarcane because we need more paper to trade with the cartographer. And it's all fully grown, so this is great. And we'll just run around here. Oh, bit of server lag every time it saves. I should just change the save interval. I have it on like every 15 minutes. It's really kind of unnecessary since I'm the only one who plays on this server. All right, there we go. Let's speed this up a little bit. Swim around, collect some goodies. Any more goodies over here? Yes, there is. Yes, there are. Whatever. All right. Let's make some paper and then go find the cartographer, see if he's open to any trades. Always like when he's open for trades. I like when all the villages are open for trades because that means we can level them up. Alrighty. Got some more paper. We'll just that should be good for now. Now let's see if we can find any of our other villagers up here. Oh, we've got a farmer up here. Oh, he's the master one, so he's don't need to trade with him anymore per se. Here we go. He wants some paper. Look at how garbage that is, though. There's barely any experience out of that. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't, done any digging or anything on what causes villagers to have more or less affinity, how much rank they get per trade, how the rank progress goes per trade. But I have a feeling, just off the top of my head, that it's gotta be affected by something. I just don't know what that is, because some trades give you just so much more than others. So there must be something that affects it. I just haven't figured it out yet, or bothered to take the time to look it up. So if anybody knows that, let me know, and then I will know, and then I can plan out my trades better, I suppose. I haven't harvested these carrots in forever, but then again, I don't really need them. So I'm just going to leave them there. I wonder where my fisherman went, if he died too. That's an interesting thought. I'm guessing he died. I think my fisherman died. I think my butcher died. Oh shoot, I accidentally broke the base of that sugarcane. I don't think I have any more. I think my butcher died. I think 2 of my farmers, I'm pretty sure, died. And I don't know who else died, but for sure them. So I guess I'm gonna keep this paper for now, just here in this chest, and use it and check back in with that villager, the cartographer, later, maybe in another day or two, to see if his trades will give me any better stuff, any more level experience towards him leveling up. Next thing I want to do is make some armor. So I'm going to go upstairs here, and we are going to put some of my random stuff in my inventory away first of all. And then we will make us some diamond armor. I know I don't have enough to make a full set, but I have enough to make some, and that's all I really care about right now. We'll throw this in here. Throw the chests in there, and we're good to go. Okay, well, let's go directly into the enchanting room. And make ourselves... First thing I want to make is a chest plate. And that's the only thing we can make. Yay! All right, so my thought is, now what I'm curious about is whether or not I should directly enchant this guy or not. Hello there, Judy. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I think I am going to just go ahead and enchant it. Might as well. I'll get more diamonds over time. If it's really that bad of an enchantment, then I guess it's that bad of an enchantment, and we'll just deal with it. But at the same time, if I enchant it, well, thorns too, it's not really good or bad, I guess. I guess it just is. Not the end of the world. Okay. Thorns is actually not that bad of an enchantment. It's just I wish it would have been a protection, some sort of protection, preferably just regular protection, but whatever. Alright, so now that we don't need that iron chest plate anymore, might as well go throw that somewhere in a chest because I don't need it. Alright. Yeah, I know. Thorns isn't the best, but I'll deal with it. Not the end of the world. We'll just throw this in here for now. I really don't need it. Probably just throw it in the garbage, but yeah, whatever. All right, so we have at least partially diamond armor now. That's sort of exciting. Honestly, what I'd rather do with this guy though is just create another diamond pick and enchant it. But I am gonna save up the diamonds because I want to get a full set of diamond armor now that, since we have a pick that has at least Fortune 2 on it. I know there's Fortune 3, but I'd rather get a full set of diamond armor and then start doing enchantments on stuff that I see as sort of extra, like not necessary, but good to have. So we'll do that. We'll save up our diamonds for now until we can make a full diamond set of armor, and then we will enchant more tools to try to get better diamond tools. I think that makes the most sense right now. All right, so we have got 21 bone meal, so that's cool. Not that I really need it for anything right now, but hey, it doesn't hurt. Now the other thing I want to do as far as mechanisms go is, and see, that's a nice simple one. It's like you can even leave it out in the open here and it's not really that gaudy or anything. Like it's kind of a dumb thing to have out in the open, but for now I'm just going to leave it. Maybe I'll move it at some point since it's such an easy thing to set up. But the other thing I want to do is kind of mechanize these furnaces, and I think, you know, just so that we don't have to manually put coal into them. Because I still want to put the materials that we're going to cook or smelt or whatever into them so that I can take them out manually and get all of the experience for them. But I don't need the coal to do that. So I need more. I need to go grab all those chests that I made first of all. And nope, first of all, I'm going to sleep. Now I can go grab all the chests and probably some more wood just to be on the safe side. And then make some more hoppers. I think this should be pretty simple to do. Let's just grab this. Should be good enough. I don't need a ton of hoppers to do this one. And I have a decent amount of coal already. So I think this should actually work better than the, yeah, I mean, I've got a decent amount of coal and I have all of these full already. So what I need to do is break the blocks behind all of these first. All right, I think that's all. I think it's just 4 along. Yep, okay, perfect. So now we need to make some hoppers, and we need to grab the iron out of this chest to do that first. Let's first put in the chests. We'll start with 15. I actually don't know exactly how many we need, but okay, screw it. There we go. Okay, I'll start with 15. I don't know exactly how many I need, but we'll just kind of see what happens as we go. We can make more if needed. So what we need to do is, I think the chest will end up going there in the wall, and we want to put these in here like this. Well, I'm actually going to need to destroy one more block up, which I kind of thought I was going to need to do anyway, which is fine. And then we'll go like this. And in reality, the chest will actually go up here, or the one chest will go up here. And I will need to break these blocks and replace them with something else, which is fine, not a big deal. We can throw some cobblestone steps upside down there, and that should make that not look too terrible. So then what we will do is I'll put our coal in there, and it'll cycle through all these hoppers and be automatically placed into the back of the furnaces. All right, so okay. And now let's rebuild the wall in the pattern that we had it in. If I can remember what it was, I think it was like this. First things first, we need to break this and just throw a cobble back there just to make that look a little prettier. Or at least not necessarily prettier, but more in tune with the overall pattern. Yeah, okay, that works. And like that. Okay. So let's actually, I need to also break the dirt behind these guys here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and we're good to go. I'm surprised that didn't get shoved into one of the hoppers. Whatever. I'm okay with that. All right, now let's dump this in here. Don't really need all that stuff anymore, but we'll hold on to it just because. Next, we should be able to throw all of our coal in here and slowly see it cycle through. And it will take a little bit to cycle through all of the chests, but that is okay because we will just come back in a little while and see kind of how far it got. Okay, we'll just throw that on the ground and go like this. There we go. Okay, so all of our coal is in there. And that will slowly cycle through each of these hoppers, filling up all of... Now, we'll have to double check on it as we go here. It does need to... you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to pull a half stack out of each of these, so I know for a fact that we have got only partial full coal in each hopper. So yeah, right there, you can see it filling up already. So I'm gonna put this coal back up in here. And I don't know if that's gonna be enough coal to actually fill up every single hopper, which is ultimately what we need. But, So we'll come back in a little bit after this is done cycling through, and we'll see how many of our furnaces are full and how many aren't, because I think we need more coal up in the chest in order to have all of the hoppers full and all of the furnaces full, because ultimately that's what we need to keep all of these full all the time. Is all of the furnaces need to be full and all of the hoppers behind the furnaces need to be full, and then just a little bit more than that should keep everything happy. As long as I have that much coal, I should be able to use all of these furnaces at any time, and they will automatically refill with coal, which is awesome. So now let's go back out here, clean up our inventory a little bit more, and figure out what the next step in our village is, because we're kind of at that point. So actually I'm going to put that in there too. Go like that. And where am I going to put these hoppers? I'm actually going to put these in here since they're kind of a storage thing. We'll put them right next to the chests just so that I remember where they are. Now, so we are at a point in the village where we need to figure out what we're going to start working on next. Now, we have a couple of things in progress, obviously. The wall is not completed yet, although the major part of the wall is all done. We do not have gates yet. There's still wide open gates just sitting around waiting for people, pillagers, to just waltz in here and attack, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind fighting off the occasional pillager. They are quite fun to attack and defend against. But I would like to, as I've said before, put some battlement style stuff up on top of the wall. And I think I want to at least start that and maybe get a little bit of it done. And I think I'll probably start over in this corner since it's kind of a flatter, there's not a lot of terrain change right at the edge of this. And also I think I'm going to replace this pillar with regular wood because I don't know if I like having the peeled logs there. I can always change that over time. But for the moment, we're going to go like this. Now, to make the battlements, what I plan on doing is using some sort of half slab thing along the backside here. So I need to go get a bunch of wood, and I'm going to use oak. Since it's made of oak logs, I think that would go well with it. And since pretty much all the village is made of oak planks in various forms, whether that's steps or whatnot, I think that'll just look the nicest. So let's grab some oak planks. And also I'll grab a couple of stacks of oak logs just in case we need them. I know I don't have a ton of those left right now, but we have a supply of them over there in the forest, so no worries there. Actually, I never did finish cutting down the forest last time. There's definitely just a bunch of half trees up there, I think, still. All right, so first things first, let's build ourselves a crafting table to use out here. We'll put that way up in the corner. We don't need those striped oak logs right now. And let's build some slabs. I actually have a ton of slabs inside that little room, I think, now that I think about it. I think I'm going to put it at this level. I'm just going to go like this and build a little dirt thing to get up to that for the moment. Okay. So I think that is good. I like having the ability to completely hide essentially behind a full pillar. And then also I can always, you know, jump up on top of this and attack from here. So I think this battlement works well being at the exactly 2 blocks below the tallest part of the wall. So essentially we just need to, oh my goodness, it's going to turn into that where I accidentally keep placing it in the wrong spot all the time, I have a feeling. That's not the end of the world either. So, you know, the other thing is I'm probably going to want to make some steps as well to do transitions between terrain. So let's grab some stone steps as well. And I'm just going to do I'm going to do a small section of the bridge. I'm going to do a small section of the battlements here to start out with, and then I'll probably just finish that at some other time, just because I know it'll get really old really fast if I just continually build the battlements. That being said, it probably won't take that long. So maybe I'll do a little bit here, and then maybe we'll work on the gates. However, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the gates yet, so that might be interesting. If anybody has any ideas of how to build wooden gates for this village, just shout it out. Because I do not necessarily have any particular ideas myself. Alright, what are we going to do here? Might have to gradually bring this one up. I think that'll make the most sense. Just have that gradually go up like that. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's actually the wrong spot completely. No worries, we can remedy that. We have the technology. And again, I think we're just going to gradually bring this one up as well. Uh-oh. Starting to be nighttime. Now, the other thing is I need to light up the entirety of the inside of the village here, just so that we don't have baddies spawning all over the inside of the village. And by that, I mean enemy mobs, for those of you following along at home. And so then I could actually come up here on the battlements at night and, you know, fend off the enemies in the evening and protect our village, because that is our job, is to protect our villagers who have so graciously allowed us to commandeer their entire village and take it over. But, you know, we're doing it in a very kind way. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong spot. No worries. There we are. I think the gradual, without even having the steps, I think this is actually working pretty well as far as height differences by just using half slabs essentially as steps for the differences in elevation of the land. I think that's working quite nicely. Okay. Very good. Alright, we ran out of slabs. I'm just going to grab some more out of our chest because I'm fairly certain we have a bunch. I still need to fix that creeper hole too. A while back a creeper blew up. I don't even remember if that was on camera or not. It might have been while I was just walking around in between episodes. I haven't seen any baddies in here, which is good. I'm also kind of skeptical of that because sometimes, and I don't know if that's just a matter of the server having a, you know, the server itself having, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, the server's set on just plain easy, but, oh no. Oh goodness. Alright, okay. As I'm saying that, the mobs just come out of the woodwork. Okay. Let's build some scaffolding here. Get ourselves back up to the top level on this guy. Break the scaffolding, because otherwise I will forget later. And let's see. We'll get over to the gate here, and then we will build... I want to build a gate and figure out exactly what we want to do with that. So I think we're going to be doing something to the effect of this sort of thing, where we still have the wall, but we also have some sort of like little gatehouse. And I would like to actually have this up one. So let's get rid of those, actually. We could, however, go like this. I'm okay with that. Huh. Better check to see if there's anything sneaking up on me, but there isn't. No worries. No worries. Okay. I'm going to actually build that up a little bit. I'm going to build across, like so. And break this guy. And this here. Alright, I need to go sleep just because it's annoying me that it's so dark out. And then we will continue our work on the gatehouse. Let's see where we get with that. Sleep in our nice comfy bed. And back to work. Not a moment to lose. The daylight is precious. There's only so much of it that we get every time. Okay, here we go. Well, there's a skeleton somewhere. Why, hello, sir. You're not allowed in our village. Well, there we go. We got another single arrow. That is something I want to get, is some sort of reliable source of arrows, but hasn't happened yet. Why didn't I pick up those when I walked over them? Dumb dirt. All right, let's break out the lawnmower 5000 here for a second and just get rid of some of this grass because it's just in the way. And y'all know how much I hate grass. At least the tall grass. It just gets in the way. Can never tell what's going on with it. Okay. That should be good. We'll do a little bit on the side. Just as we're building here. I don't care if it grows when I'm not building, but I don't like to deal with it while I'm constructing things. Okay. Yes, yes, okay. Oh, you know what we should do with all this stuff we just picked up, though, is put it in our brand new automated composter. Yes, that is a wonderful idea. Let's do that very quickly. Hello, Mr. Composter. Give you some goodies to compost. Is it doing anything? Hello? Well, it sucked them up. Oop. Maybe, you know, it actually might not have been enough to create a whole nother thing of compost because we didn't have very many items. So that's probably all we get from it. Kind of sad. All right. Back up here by the gatehouse. Okay. So, how do we want to build the gatehouse? That is the real question. I'm going to build it up somehow. So, there will be... I'm going to put a little bit more dirt over here. To fill this in a little bit so we have a little bit more space to work here. So I'm gonna go like this. We will have maybe something like this, and it'll, rather than having those there, actually I'm gonna get rid of all this. we'll put the floor in after the fact. I'm just thinking of this thing off the top of my head here, so just bear with me here for a minute. We're going to want some sort of interior to this thing. So I'm gonna go like this. We'll say that goes there, like so. And on this side, we might even want to make this a little bit bigger. So we're gonna say we actually make it one more out this way. Build it like that, and then we'll build it over to say about here. Just totally spitballing this. No rhyme or reason to what I'm doing at this point. Just building and seeing what comes of it. All right. Wonderful. Okay, so let's get rid of this then. How's this looking from the outside? So we want to make, I want to kind of make this a little bit taller in the middle here and then go back down somehow. But first, I would like, actually I think we're gonna incorporate some cobblestone into this. And we're actually going to use these steps that I made as a little peephole. I like that idea. We're gonna do that. That way if someone breaks in, we can shoot them through the peephole. I don't know. But that seems like a good idea. I think we'll do just the same thing on this side. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay, so if anyone comes in, I can shoot them with an arrow through that little tiny hole, hopefully. All right, now I'm gonna put a door on this somehow, but where should I put the door? That's the question. Now, I actually, following in with the theme of this, I think I'm actually gonna put stone on, or cobblestone on, use that for the walls for all of this. I think that just makes sense. I think I'm actually gonna put an iron door here. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. Security door. I just like the sound of it, you know? Yeah, we'll do that. Some cobblestone in here. Alright, so it doesn't leave a whole lot of ability to get into this area, does it? Maybe we'll have to change our tactic a little bit to see about getting into this side, but I do have an idea for that, so we'll hold tight on that one. I'm gonna change that out with cobblestone as well. So I'll fill this in. So we need, so we're gonna have to work with a little bit of redstone here, and that is, I'm gonna simply put, I think, it's gonna be a real simple door. I think I'm just gonna use a simple lever to activate the door from the but it'll only be activatable from the inside. So I hopefully just won't ever lock myself out somehow. But let's grab some materials to do that. I think I need to smelt some things to get stone to build a lever, or can I just build it out of sticks? I don't even remember off the top of my head. That's pretty sad. I used to like do everything in redstone. Nope, it is just a regular thing, regular cobblestone. Wonderful. Okay. I will, however, throw this arrow wherever. Did I put the arrows in this chest over here? I didn't even have any arrows. That's what it was. Okay, well, we have one arrow now. Wonderful. Okay, now let's build it ourselves an iron door. Oh, let's check on the coal. Hey, look at that. We are sitting good with the coal. Okay, so that means that we have enough coal to fill all of the hoppers behind the furnaces and the furnaces themselves. So each of these hoppers has at least 5 stacks of coal behind it, except for this one, which I think has just less than that, which is totally fine. We'll definitely be getting more coal over time, so I'm not worried about that at all. Let's build ourselves an iron door. I was going to say, that's definitely how you make an iron door. I am not that far out of the game. I've played somewhat recently. Okay. Now, back to the gate. To build a door onto it with very pathetic redstone, if I do say so. But it's better than nothing. let's just put it above it and activate it. I believe that should be activated. There we go. Wonderful. Perfect. Okay. So we've got our iron door. Protect ourselves from the baddies. Now, we need to set up the floor above us. And I also need to make steps in some way to get up to the roof. Just trying to think here how we want to do that, because from this side, that doesn't actually go up to the top of it at all. So I'm gonna go like this. And then let's build some steps up to that level. I don't particularly like that though, because I don't like putting steps directly into the wall. So we will put this, nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's put this there. And then steps like that. Nope, that doesn't work either. Don't know why I thought it did. This would work though. I don't particularly like that either, because that actually doesn't work at all. Okay, scratch that then. We will just simply do this. Straight up top. Okay. That is all right. Not the end of the world at all. So I also don't particularly like how that worked. I mean, that's fine. Not ideal, I don't think, but it's okay. I do want to build this up though, so let's do that. Excuse me there. Build it like that. That's looking right. Okay. And then back down. I think that's correct. Let's go just do a quick verification on that. Yeah, it looks decent. Not perfect, but it's not bad. Okay. So I also want to put some torches in here because it's nighttime now. So let's do that right away. And then we can build this up here like so. Okay. I think that'll work just fine. Again, not ideal, I don't think. Could it be done better? Probably. I'm not gonna fuss too much about the details of it though. Alright. Do I like how that is at all? Not particularly. I'm gonna go like this, because I think that's how we did it on the other end. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna go like that even. Just because I think that works a little bit better. Okay, so now we have at least part of the front gate done. I am not, actually done with it yet, because I'm not particularly, I don't think I'm fully satisfied with how it turned out yet. But let's see here. That's all right. Okay, I'm just kind of seeing how the flow of that goes, Okay, so now we need to figure out what we're going to do as far as an actual door for this, because I would like there to be some form of door. And since I do not have any sort of sticky pistons, and I certainly haven't seen any slimes, and I think that's a really far off venture for this series to have sticky pistons in a slime farm or anything like that. We will have to make do with what we have, and that is basically a regular just door material. I think I might just have to go the route of sticking a column in between here and making a double door kind of a deal. Not my best thing, or certainly not what I'd like to do in the long run, but I think that's about what we've got for now. And I don't even know, I would like to make spruce doors because I think they would look better, but then you can't see through them, and I do like to be able to see through the front gate of a building or front gates of a village. So, and you can't even put doors on that, so we are going to replace those both with cobblestone, and actually go to replace that with cobblestone as well, so you can't tell that that's just sitting on dirt. Okay, again, not an ideal solution for the front door to a village, but we're gonna make do with what we have. Also, this needs some work. That just looks so blah. There's nothing interesting about it whatsoever. We will remedy that over time here, though. The other thing is, I'd like to, why not, let's just put an iron door on this side as well. Why not? I think that will look fine. Throw the activated lever up first, and this will have to go on this wall, which is fine. Should still power it. All good. Wonderful. Okay. So now we've got this. Whoever's in the station in this one is going to have a real boring day. But nonetheless, all right. I do like the sound, the nice clinking sound of the iron door. That is very nice. All right. So we have, wait a minute. What is that all about? That's like off center. I need to fix that. That's such a terrible way of doing that. I did not notice that before. We'll throw a stairs here. That'll make it a little smoother. Okay, cool. That's fine. And why did I put that in the wrong spot again? That needs to go there. There we go. Much better. Okay. We're getting there, you know? It's coming together. It's not a perfect front gate by any means, but it's something. And it looks at least halfway decent. Throw a little bit of character on this sucker, though, because I do like to give things a little bit of depth. Having them just be flat walls everywhere is not ideal to me, and I like to give it a little bit of character, so we're going to do that. Just by throwing in some cross-piece looking logs and all of this, I think it goes a long way, you know? And I also would like to put a little bit more of some windows in there, or when I say windows, I mean little tiny slits that you could probably sort of shoot out of. So let's grab some more cobblestone out of the mining hut, and we'll sleep first, though. You know, we need a good night's rest. We've been working all day. Okay, and we're raring to go. We're refreshed, ready to do another day's work. Let's grab some cobble. Yeah. All right. And there's the cobblestone. Okay. Hello, Mr. Cow. Randomly going to butcher you and not keep your beef because I don't feel like going to cook it right now, and it clutters up my inventory. All right. Back to the front gate. Now, what did I want to do with the cobblestone? I wanted to make a couple of more stone steps and put some character into that wall because seriously, I knew this was going to happen. Yep. Locked myself out already. That's just great. We're going to need to figure a way to activate that door that's not super obvious, just for fun. Okay. I wanted to get in here just to use the crafting table, actually. I'm just gonna make some stone steps. Go outside. And place them in this wall here and here. That's not where I want it. I want it to be there and there. All right, now if I go back inside, is that even feasible or doable in any way? Yeah, it's fine. Not too worried about it. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. You know what else I'm gonna do? And again, this is simply to give the building a little bit of character. I like to, you know, keep the walls not just plain old flat walls. I like to give them a little bit of something, some design in them to keep them interesting, because otherwise buildings just get very boring. So what we are gonna do is go like this and just throw some character into the wall. Just go like that. Pretty simple little thing to do. Just, you know, reinforces, looks like some sort of wall reinforcement. It just looks kind of nice, I think. We'll add one there, and why not? We'll add one here too. Yeah, I like that. Looks kind of nice. All right. Let's. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to degrassify it, make it fit in. Okay. Oh, for goodness sakes. I need to fix that. Seeing all the dirt underneath the blocks there, that is not acceptable. I'm really glad that it lets you actually see through that, so you can tell, so you can actually place blocks underneath there without digging out the blocks above them. That's very handy. Get some more cobble in the inventory. All right, that looks nice. Okay, much better. Hello, is anybody there? Nope. Okay, locking you out. All right. Next thing we want to do is, I think I'm just gonna randomly throw some planks, or what am I trying to say? Fences. I'm just gonna randomly throw some fences out here for aesthetics also. Just go like that. Yeah. I think it makes it look decent. Also, since I have been doing this everywhere else, I think I should probably put steps on all of this area here. I will do that area later because it's kind of a little bit complex. Maybe I'll just get rid of this little road here because it's completely unnecessary. Let's go like that. It has a little entryway. I think that's wonderful. And then I will also go like this. Just make that, you know, widen that out, open that up a little bit. Make a little pathway right to that door. I think that's nice, yeah. Again, it just breaks up the plain old building a little bit. I do have some more stone steps. What I'm going to do here is... Oh, for crying out loud. Of course that's the one that I have the lever on. That's just not going to work. Okay. We are going to put the lever down here now. There we go. Okay, that's what I wanted to do, is just make another hole in the wall there for that guy. Open that door back up and leave it open. Okay. I've already locked myself out of these rooms twice, and it's only been like 15 minutes since I built this thing. That is ridiculous. All right. Now, what are we going to do with the rest of this? I think this is looking pretty good from the inside. Got a little bit of a gatehouse. You know, maybe I'll throw like a bed in here or something for the gatekeeper. You know, they gotta live out here, you know. It's a very mundane kind of a world that they live in. What I would like to do though next is I want to sprucing up the front of this because that just looks so blah and I don't like it. And to do that, I think I'm gonna just make a little bit of kind of an outcropping, maybe from right here on this spot. How would that work out? So if I go like this ish and say we build kind of an outcropping to there. All right, breaking out the lawnmower 5 million here. There we go. Okay. Just getting rid of some more grass. Okay, wonderful. Now, let's break this because I didn't actually want that there. I just wanted to see where I wanted to put the pillar. All right. Now, oh, that was the lever that I ran through. I was like, what the heck just hit my head? But it's the lever. Okay. So I'm going to actually build that up. We're going to put steps here to lead us up this path. And then go like this. And like this. Okay, so I'm going to just make kind of a little outcropping of a guard area. Like they can just walk out here and take a really good view. They can see back towards the doors. But I kind of would like to make this a little bit more solid. So let's go like that. And then we'll build off of this in a kind of a T-section using that center pillar as the mounting point essentially for the whole shebang here. And we'll go out one more just because I think we kind of need the one more. Yeah, we'll build this all the way back. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. And then in that case, I'm going to get rid of these cross pieces. And we will just use half slabs instead and then put fencing on them. Okay, now I'm just going to fill in the rest of this with half slabs that we can use and put fencing on it. This is kind of obnoxiously large, but yeah, it actually is very obnoxiously large. I don't particularly like how large it is. We'll do that with it. And so we want to put some fences out here around the edge. Now, obviously, this could be burned down. I mean, it is a wooden wall overall in general, so, you know, I'm just kind of accepting that risk. Saying, yep, you're darn tootin' it could burn down. It's a wall made of wood. But we're just going to deal with it for now. That should be enough fences, I think. Is it, though? Yeah. All right, perfect. Okay, we'll throw some torches up here because we don't want baddies to spawn up in here. And we want everybody to know that, hey, this village is protected. All right, now let's see how that looks because I'm not confident in that it even looks good, but I want it to look good. No, I don't know about that. I'm not sure that this has any merit being out here because of how dumb it looks, but maybe we could remedy that partially by going like this. I think that should help enough that we can keep it there. You think? What do you guys think? Does that look halfway decent enough? I don't know if I'm even sold on it myself, to be honest. Kind of like it to be a little bit smaller on top. The only problem is with it having, if I want to have fences on it, then it kind of needs to be that big. But I could also move these fence posts in one and get rid of this, which would make it a little bit more round looking, which I would like. That was actually not one I wanted to move. Alright, so now I think that would actually work better. I think that's nice. That looks a little bit cleaner, I think. Let's go take a quick look outside. Yeah, I think that allows it to break up a little bit. And I think I do like how that is now. For the sake of continuing to break up the wooden features a little bit and giving them some accents, I'm going to put some stone steps underneath that guy. Just around the base here. I think that will help it just look a little bit better. And then also, just for kicks, I'm going to throw some torches on it. Why not? I think that it looks a little bit better. Still doesn't quite break up the very front of this place quite like I would like it to be broken up, but it's better. It's better than it was. You know, maybe what I could do too is bring this room actually outside the wall also. You know, bring this out a bit. That is not a bad idea. Uh-oh, we got zombies, but where are they? Where are they at? They actually sound like they're, I was gonna say, it sounds like they're inside the village here. We cannot have any of that. Get back here. Don't give me any goodies. I don't want goodies from you, because you don't have any goodies. You have baddies. Alright. I'm gonna sleep, because we don't need to deal with zombies or anything. And we just want to build, so... Ooh, I could also harvest all the sugarcane again. Might as well. Alright. Play a quick game of nighttime, daytime. And we're back to work. I'm not even going to bother getting the sugarcane because we have a decent amount of other stuff. If we wait a little bit longer, we can actually just harvest all of our farming goods all at once here and then throw some more goodies into the automatic composter and everybody will be happy. Get that experience orb. Alright, back to the wall. Make sure there's no creepers around. That's really the only thing I care about is not running into any creepers. I am going to break up some of this dirt because it's too close. Hey James, how's it going? Alright. Now that'll give us a little bit more room to play with out here. And we got to continue this room outside. So if I follow the same kind of idea as far as height goes, I need to make it 2 above the doors, which is there. Do I really want to do that there, though? That's the real question. Definitely want to rebuild that as such. Actually, no, that is incorrect. There we go. That was right the first time. Okay, now the crafting is going quite well. We've automated some stuff today. So yeah, I know you're playing some modded Minecraft. I want to get on that server, but I haven't downloaded any of the mods for it yet. So it hasn't happened, obviously, because I'm not there. All right. I'm going to build cobblestone into this side of the wall, but we need to get rid of this dirt first. I heard you have trains on your server or some such. All right. Gonna follow suit with the cobblestone like I did on the inside, and just build all of this over here like so. All right. I want to grab out some of my stone steps. Yeah, I saw that. I'll definitely make sure I download it later and hop on when I have some time. I've just been super busy the last couple of days. So don't worry, I'll stop by eventually. All right, looks like we need to make some more stone steps. It's gonna be a while for trains. I'm assuming you gotta do a lot of getting up to speed as far as it's probably a pretty late in the game item or vehicle mode of transportation in the mod even. That would make sense. Probably can't just be like, yeah, well, we'll give you trains real easy right away off the bat. It seems like that'd be a little pointless. Yeah, for sure. I'm really curious what you guys have been working on because all I've simply just heard that the server has been created from people and I have no idea what's going on with it. But I want to check it out. All right, we were going to build a ceiling in here. And throw up a couple of these. And go like that. All right, so there is some sort of protection there. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. So we just have a straight shot through there. Makes a little bit more sense to me. Okay, all right. I think that is doing good. Okay, we'll throw some torches up here. Why not, you know? I'm actually gonna throw some torches up on top of the main part of the gate here as well. And I'm also going to throw some fences in here into the mix. We need a crafting table up here first of all because I don't want to keep running downstairs to get to one. That seems like as good a spot as any for a crafting table. It has cars too. Jeez, I definitely gotta check this server out, man. For those of you who are just completely confused as to what James and I are talking about, we've got a group of friends IRL that have set up a server that it's got some mods on it, so talking about checking that out soon when I have a few minutes to spare. No promises, James, but I was hoping that I could get onto it later tonight. We'll see if that happens, though. No promises. Just to say hi. Okay. I'm going to take a quick gander at how this guardhouse is looking from the outside now. Yeah. Looks a little bland. Looks kind of boxy. First of all, I'm going to extend the road out here just so that I have that frame of reference. And then yeah, don't keep your hopes up. There's it's a very maybe chance if that's a thing. Just so you know. Okay, what else could we do to kind of break this thing up? Because that just looks really blah. Not very happy with it, to be honest. I'm gonna break this whole wall. I'm almost wondering here if we should, well, you know, and I don't, as I'm building this, I should let you guys know I'm trying to make it kind of sort of functional, but obviously it won't really be functional. I'm never going to have someone sitting inside these rooms just looking out, waiting for someone to go by and announcing, hey, there's an enemy over there. But at the same time, I'm trying to make it so that this gate isn't too complex, so that when pillagers come along and they want to attack the village, they still can get in as long as I open the doors. Because I do want to be able to do village raids still, even though the wall is kind of the point. The point of the wall is to kind of get rid of the ability, or kind of get rid of having pillagers be able to break into the village. I still want to be able to let them break into the village, because it kind of kills the fun of the village raids otherwise. So although I want a secure front gate, I'm not too secure so that I can still play the village raids out. So that's what my thought process is right now. And I'm going to throw some more. Oh my goodness. Oh, I only have a few oak logs left up here. I'm just going to go like this. I'm just going to like throw a couple of logs off there like so. Maybe just randomly put a pillar there or something. Why not? Go like that. Move this pillar actually. To right here. Just because. You know. And actually then we can connect this up. That might actually make this whole thing just look a little bit cleaner. Maybe. Maybe not. We'll just throw some fences in here. I think that looks decent, at least. Except for this wall's missing still. Let me go quick take a look up top side here. So let's get rid of this. Actually, do I want to get rid of that? Maybe I just leave it like that. I think that actually looks fine. Just to have this as kind of a structural piece, I don't think that's a problem. I think that's totally legit having it like that. I think that looks all right. Kind of a busy front gate, but I think it works. Works quite well, actually. I like that. Just randomly throw down a cobblestone stair there and throw some cobblestone underneath it, because otherwise it looks kind of dumb having grass underneath it. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, and we need to do the same thing with this, because we can't have... Alright, that looks good. Okay, now... What to do with this wall? Do I just need to put more of these in to make it look a little bit better, or... It's really my question here, is how to make that wall look a little less blah. Because I don't like blah. We want walls to look good. We want builds to look decent. I mean, I know not every build's going to be amazing, but I think that's a little better. Actually, I think I'm going to do that here too. A little bit more of an open spot. I like that. Okay. Ooh, there's some creepy sounds going on. All right. I think that's looking pretty decent now. Our front gate is looking better and better by the moment, and this grass is just annoying as all get out. Goodbye, grass and flowers. Goodbye. All right. Oh, come on. How did I miss you? You're like right next to the walkway. All right. I think our front gate is looking pretty decent now. One of the other things I kind of would like to do maybe is not necessarily right next to the gate here, just because I think the gate is sufficient for what it is. Maybe I want to put like a couple of towers around this part of the wall where it's very long without a gate at all. And eventually we might actually put another... yeah, okay, thanks, James. Well, you may think that, but there's definitely times where I'm just like, this makes no sense. So what I'm thinking, again, is we've got the gatehouse here. We're obviously going to make another some sort of gatehouse on the far side of the village where the other entrance to the wall is. But then I also want to probably put a couple of towers of some sort in the mid section of the wall, and maybe even one over on this side over here. And just to break it up a little bit, because I mean, especially from the outside. Now it looks a little bit better from the inside since we added the battlements, but from the outside it looks kind of blah. Again, and I always like to get rid of the blah of builds. Look at that, we've got a whole bunch of baddies in here. I gotta sleep, man. That should be my next goal. Light up the entirety of the inside of the village wall so that it doesn't, no mobs spawn inside here. That is gonna be a painful task because it's gonna make everything look super ugly. At least until someday, maybe, when, big emphasis on maybe, when I have the whole inside of the village filled up. Wow, for crying out loud, there's a creeper right next to the storage chest. That is not okay. Come here, creeper. Come on. You can do it. You can come in the water. There you go. Come on. You can swim further. There we go. I just wanted to kill him without destroying the village. That's been something that I really have dreaded for a long time, is the moment that I get a creeper inside the interior of the village and it blows up and destroys a build and I have no idea how to put it back together. Okay, you know, it would be nice too if these golems were a little bit more spread out, but they just don't do that, ever. They always just stay in like the same spot, and it's a little annoying. It's like they stay over here and up here, and that's about it. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Smackdown time! Oh man, jeez. That was an angry golem. Get rid of that spider. Okay, back to the wall. Just take another, you know, do another once over, make sure everything's looking good over there. And then we'll harvest all of our goodies from the farm. Maybe breed the cows again. Not that we really need it right now, to be honest. Okay, another thing is I don't like how this wall is. We're gonna fix this wall. Fix it up real good. Okay. Where's my cobble and stone steps, or cobble steps here? Do I seriously need more cobble steps? I can reach the crafting table from inside though, so we're all good. Wonderful. All right. Okay. Go like that and like that. There and there. That looks a little better. It's not perfect. I mean, it still looks like it's still not very easy to see the depth in it just because it is all cobblestone. But it opens up those things a little bit. It almost has a little bit of a face now. That's like the big nose, eyes. Nice. Okay. Now, let's take a quick look from outside. Just make sure everything's looking good from this angle. I think it looks all right. It's not the best thing in the world that I've ever built, but I think it looks pretty decent. I am happy enough with it that I'm going to leave it, at least for now. The hardest part about builds like this is, like, you've just got this big wall of the same exact block, and it's difficult to spruce it up, you know? It's just ugly. And you got to do something, which is why you build these big fancy gates outside of it and make everything look better. Okay, so I am going to take a break from building the wall, and since the next step is going to be extremely tedious and just placing planks everywhere, I will spare you that bit of work. Yeah, this is good. I'm liking this. All right, next thing. Clean up the inventory, and let's harvest the farms again. Including the sugarcane and maybe the pumpkins if I feel like it. I don't know if necessarily need any pumpkin stuff right now, but we could still harvest it anyway. It's not going to hurt anything, that's for sure. So let's dump this stuff in here. I just keep accumulating more sticks. I never come back here to pick up sticks. I just keep making more. Very unhelpful. All right. Actually, I'm going to throw this door in here too, even though it's not wood. And we can throw this garbage inside of the automatic composter, because that is super handy. We've got andesite somewhere in here, and we've got a chest full of dirt. Actually, I like keeping a stack of dirt, or at least a half stack with me at all times. And cobblestone steps can go in here, that's fine. And I will keep that cobblestone on me, even though it's just a little bit. I'm actually going to grab this. I like to keep a little bit of cobblestone and dirt on me, just because I use it so frequently. And that should be good. Okay, now let's harvest some goodies here. Maybe meet up with some villagers and see if we can make some more trades. That's always fun. Maybe that cartographer is actually willing. Maybe his trades will actually give us some decent experience towards his leveling up. No confidence in that, but it'd be really nice if that was the case. I kind of doubt it, though. I shouldn't get my hopes up for that, because I don't think he's been one to get a lot of experience per trade, basically ever. I think when I first started trading paper with him, it gave me a decent amount, but every single time thereafter, it was just kind of pointless, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is at the same time. And we're going to get a whole bunch of goodies here for the automatic composter, so that's good. I'm really liking the automatic composter. I don't know why I'm so excited about the automatic composter. It's such, like, it's on the edge of being completely useless, but I still enjoy it anyway. And I built it in such overkill that I will never fully utilize its abilities because it's too fast. But, you know, it's there, so I built it, and just gonna do it anyway. Maybe I'll throw potatoes in there just because I don't need them. I don't know. Alright, let's replant those suckers. Thought I missed one already. But nope, we're good. Everything's good. Alright. To the automatic composter. For those of you who were not here earlier. Look, I built an automatic composter. You put the input in up here. And I wonder if you can put a poisonous potato in a compost bin. Can you do that? Apparently not. Well, that's good to know, though. So I don't try to do that in the future. Those can just... You know, I almost threw them in the lake, and I'm going to be picking stuff out of the lake, so I'm going to throw them in the actual garbage. There we go. Much better. Alright. Now, I will throw the rest of this stuff in the food chest, which is getting pretty full. But we are making a nice amount of compost out of this, and getting a decent amount of bone meal. Like I said before, completely almost useless to me right now. I don't have anything that I need bone meal for, but hey, it's there. It was something to build, and it was fun to build. And like I said, for some reason I'm really excited about the automatic composter, even though it does almost nothing for me, at least nothing of use. But yeah, it's all right. Oops. Broke a couple there. Alright, to the swimming now to get the rest of this stuff, because it always ends up not getting picked up into my inventory for some reason. Takes forever. It's very annoying. These are the times where I wish I had some plugins on this server. Simply built a server with a bunch of mods so that I could have all the handy dandy like item magnets and all that kind of fun stuff. But I didn't go that route, so I'm not going to complain. I chose this, I built this server, and I did this to myself. Hello, Agent 47, how's it going? Alright, actually I'm going to throw this in here. No, okay, actually, no, I'm going to grab the paper and we're going to take it with us. Because we are going to try and find the cartographer. And see if he will trade us for a decent amount of experience. Dang nabbit. Dang nabbit, look at that tiny little bit, like 2 pixels. We're still going to do it. Oh, maybe that's why he was almost done. Well, that might explain that, actually. Let's... What did he want? He wanted glass paint. Glass panes. Really? Glass panes or emeralds? Well, let's grab some emeralds. I'm just curious and see if... I'm a person. Yes, I know who you are. Don't worry. I know who you are. You are a person. But I do know who you are. So he wanted glass panes. I'll humor him for this. I'm gonna grab some glass panes. I don't know. Not very confident in this, but we'll see. I'm also gonna grab some emeralds just to check the trade values. What the crap? There's a creeper inside my house. What in the world is that? How am I supposed to deal with that? Come out here, creeper. How did he spawn in there? There's no dark spots. Am I dumb and I don't know how creepers work or something? Jeez Louise. What in the world? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Seriously. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Man. I am very, very glad that that did not blow up. Because that would have been really bad. Yeah, I guess it's a little dark over here. Did I break torches? I don't think I broke any torches, though. I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. That is ridiculous. Like, holy cow. That is not something you want to walk into your house and see. Jeez. Makes me want to put torches flipping everywhere in the house now. I mean, the inside of this should be plenty lit up. Wow. That is not something I expected to see. Okay. Anyway, back to the game. Let's go find that cartographer again. He's definitely up here somewhere. He always is. Usually. Hello? Aha. You're hiding. Alright. Ah, okay. So I wonder, you know, I had a theory about this before. Yes, I did steal someone's house. I would not use the term steal, though. I would use the term commandeer in best of terms. I provide protection for the village of sorts. Never mind the fact that like 3 or 4 or 5 of the villagers have died under my care. But they're doing all right. Sort of. I've built them a wall and a mining building and an enchantment building. So, I mean, they're getting something out of the deal. But their numbers have gone down. We'll call it that. Their numbers have gone down. But yes, I may have commandeered one of their houses to start off. They were, you know, they're very nice. They didn't put up a fuss in letting me commandeer their house, though. So, you know. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, at least our cartographer is going to level up. Why did I come down here? Put the emeralds away. I'm doing good on the emeralds. I'm very happy with that. Okay, I also seriously, though, like, why in the world did creeper spawn in here? Like, is there something weird about that I don't know, where if you have, like, empty space back here, like, so here's my theory. Is it possible for some mob to spawn on that block, even though there's hoppers above it? I have no idea. I would sure hope not. But I'm going to throw this together and just throw some torches back here just to be on the safe side. Because it just worries me that that's maybe a thing. So in lieu of that, we should be set down here. There's no other dark areas. In fact, I'll even put a torch there, even though it's probably completely unnecessary. We'll go there. Yeah, no need to call the police. I am the police of this town. I'm the only one who has any weapons. So, you know, no one's complained. I haven't heard any complaints or anything. I haven't been killing their livestock at all. No, everything is fine. You know, Moshe, the Minecraft Occupational, what is that, MOSHA, Safety and Health Administration, definitely had some talks with me at my old base, but I've changed my ways since then. You know, I've put torches out, don't mind the creeper in my basement that had nothing to do with anything, you know how it goes. We don't need to call the Minecraft police here. Everything is happy. All the villagers are happy. I'm trading with them. They're leveling up. Everybody's happy here. And not because I forced them to be or anything. Oh, he wants more glass, eh? That's not even enough glass. Ooh. Awesome. All right, we've got him leveled up twice now. That's very good. Okay. Now he only wants... No, he's giving me discounts. Ah, see, I have frequent flyer miles with this one. He's giving me discounts here. That's wonderful. Okay. The other thing is we've got a couple other villagers out here. I think both of these villagers are already master level, so I don't have to worry about them. Yep. Wonderful. Okay. What does this guy want, and what does he got for trade? Knockback and unbreaking 3 diamond axe. That's actually not bad. 9 unbreaking 3 diamond axe. That is not bad. I might have to take him up on that at some point. Because even if it's just a base that I can add more to later, that is not a bad trade since I have so many emeralds right now. That makes me kind of excited. I might do that at some point. All right. And I think that's all the villagers we have now. I'm pretty sure there's only those 3 left. Actually, let me double check. On the other side of the village, there may be one more. Big maybe on that. We'll see. Because I did have 2 weaponsmiths for a while, but I don't know if the other one now died also. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've got some intruders here, folks. Hello there, friends, fellow... They sound very angry, you know? They don't sound very friendly. They really don't. Attack! Yeah, ow, that's right. That's what you get. They're not, that aggressive. How did they even get in here? That's what I want to know. I wonder if they automatically just spawn... Because they definitely have spawned... I've seen them spawn before, and they've spawned right outside the gates. Right there! They spawned right over here. So I don't know how those 2 got in. I mean, there's no way to climb over it unless they actually have that ability, which I'm not sure. I don't know a ton about the villager and pillager stuff. So it actually is not completely unreasonable to say that they might have simply vaulted the wall, if you will. What do we got over here? Is this another wandering trader? Is this the same guy that's been around? Ah, it's the same one, I think. Not 100% sure. Yeah, it's definitely the same one. Same wandering merchant, or wandering trader. Hello anyway, sir. I don't need any of your goods, though. Okay. Back inside the village now, where it's safe-ish, since we know that pillagers can either get into or spawn or they just directly spawn in the... Oh my goodness! We're gonna be raided! We must prepare ourselves! Golems, at the ready! They should be enough of them around, honestly. All of you villagers, flippin' get back to a hut or something. Now, where are they coming from? That's the real question. I have no idea where they're gonna come from. Oh boy. I gotta run around here and see where they're at. None of the golems seem aggroed on anything. Get inside your huts, please. I'm gonna ring the bell. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure even on what that does. So there's only... Okay, something's killing the raiders. Must be one of the golems. So that means they are over here somewhere? Maybe? Well, maybe we're gonna be done with the raid before I even get a chance to find out where it is. That would be interesting. Maybe I have too many iron golems. Seriously, where is this happening? I'm so confused right now. Oh! I found him! I found him! Holy cow. We've got 2 golems on the front lines here, guys. Oh, these guys they're going for the villagers. Gotta protect those villagers. No thank you, sir. No soup for you. Yeah, that's right. Get out of my village. Oh my goodness, I keep hitting the grass. See, this is why I need to mow all the lawns. Because I keep hitting the grass. Out of my village. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Run away! Run away! Oh no! I'm so bad at melee fighting these things. Holy cow. Hello, I am Clout. How's it going? Holy goodness. Oh boy. Let's get some food in us. Jeez Louise. At least that's gonna make my health go up real nice and fast. Okay. Jeez, that's some exciting stuff there. Ring the bell. I don't even know what for, but we rang it anyway. Oh my goodness, he's right here inside the village. Villagers, retreat to your huts, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, where is he? Oh, he's right there. And he's dead. All right, jeez Louise. Okay, next round, I guess. Oh boy. Man, this is intense. Where is it? Where are they? Are they over here this time? I heard them. Where are... Oh, they're over on this side now. I don't think there's any villagers on that side of the village ever, though, so we should be good from a villager protection standpoint. So that's good, at least. Die, raiders. Raiders of the Lost Village. Yeah, that's right. Whew, boy. All right, big boy's coming. Run away. Run towards, All right, come on. Come on, Raider. You can do it. You can get unstuck. Come on. Come on. Oh, my goodness. Run away. Back to where the golems are. They can help me. Holy cow. Don't hurt my villagers. Man, he does a lot of damage. Holy cripes. Run away. I'm gonna die. Into the hut. Jeez Louise, if there was a creeper down here right now, just imagine if that happened to me. If just a few moments ago I had a creeper that spawned inside my hut, if I would have had that happen during this raid, that would have been the worst thing in the world. Oh my gosh. We won the raid. Only slightly more help from me than last time we had a raid. But definitely is better this time than it was last time. So that was really fun. I'm actually kind of glad to know that although the village wall sounded like a really cool idea to try to keep people out, obviously it does nothing because all the villagers and everything just spawned inside the wall. Now, whether that is just me having built the wall too far away from the village or if they would spawn inside that wall regardless, or if they have the ability to scale the wall. I don't know the answer to all of those questions, but during the first raid that I experienced at this village, all of the raiders and pillagers and everything, thanks for the sub, I'm a clout, that they spawned outside the wall over here. Before I had this wall built, it was a skeleton wall, as I would call it. It was 1 block high, so obviously you could just walk over it. And they spawned like over on that hill right there, and they ran into the village. So it makes me a little interested that all of those, where did that guy go? Did he go in this one? Yeah. It interests me that all of the, what am I trying to say here? All the pillagers and everybody were able to just get right in the village. So I don't know. I mean, obviously we saw that one wave spawn inside the wall. So that's my first thought, is that they just spawned inside. And it maybe just moves the spawn point depending on where they are, or if it's possible for them to get into the village from one way or another. Which is totally fine, because like I said when I was building the front gate entrance, I'd rather be able to play out the raids still, even though I have the wall there for looks. So I'm actually glad about that, honestly. We're gonna, oh, that was his last possible trade with glass. Bummer. What do you got for emeralds there, buddy? Wow, that's not worth the trade. Holy cow. Do I need to trade compasses with you? I'm gonna see if I can trade compasses with him for more. Oh, another wandering trader. Hello, friend. Ooh, nautilus shells. Nautilus shells are used for something that's actually good, I think, too. Ooh, a dark oak sapling. We're gonna get one of those since I don't have any of those. I also don't have any cactus, so we're gonna grab one of those. And I feel like I need to look up nautilus shells to see if that's something that's actually useful, because I feel like it is. And it might be something that's difficult to get, so I would totally be willing to trade for them. I'm gonna pull some emeralds. I am also going to put up some more banners down here. Okay, oh, for crying out loud, I didn't want to throw that on the floor. Right, we need some of that and some of this. I am just going to build 1 compass to start out with and see if that gives me any more trade value, or as far as, or not value, trade value, but experience. It does. Holy cow, that's a lot more experience. All right, we found out what we're gonna do. Does any of these houses have crafting tables in them? Probably not. Just my luck. Okay, we'll go back down to our own crafting tables since we have one just sitting out here. Yes, are you inspecting my auto composter? How do you like it? Is it you? Why, thank you, sir. That's very nice of you to say such a nice thing about the auto composter there. All right. I think this should actually do it as far as getting all of the experience for this guy. 2 more? Oh yeah, plenty. Wonderful. All right, so we've got a master cartographer now too. That's great. Well, that's awesome. So now I want to, I'm actually going to take a second here and just quickly look up what Minecraft nautilus shells are good for, because I feel like they're needed for building something that's very good. A conduit. Yes, we need at least 8 of them. I am going to see if I can get 8 of those. I don't remember how expensive they were from this guy, because otherwise I would have to farm them. But since I have so many, yeah, they're not even that expensive, so I'm going to get at least 8 of them. Oh, he can only give me 5. Bummer. Well, that's better than nothing. I'll accept it. Better than nothing. That's 5 less that I have to farm later in the game at some point. You use those to make a conduit, which is used to make some sort of underwater breathing apparatus thing that you can set out and place places. Something like that. I'm actually gonna throw those in there for now. Well, at least we found a good thing to use some of our emeralds on, as far as trades go, so that's exciting. Let's put all of these goodies back in here. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with these. I think I'm actually gonna plant that sapling right away, and actually I'm gonna plant the sapling and the cactus right away so I can get some more of them just to have. Right off the bat, we will just randomly throw the cactus right there since there's a piece of sand there. Okay, and let's just plant this tree over here somewhere and let it grow of its own volition. Wonderful. I think that will be fine just how it is. Okay. I hope you're enjoying your time here at our lovely village, Mr. Wandering Trader. You came at, luckily, the peaceful times have returned from our pillaging problems just a few moments ago, so you're very lucky in that regard. So enjoy your time in the village, please, and let us know if we can do anything for you, sir. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Well, we've really only got a few minutes left of the stream, so I think since we just had so much excitement there, I'd hate to leave on anything but that kind of a high note here. So, well, I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by today. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I certainly did, like always. If you enjoyed spending time with me in the stream today, go ahead and leave a like to the stream. Leave comments after it comes out as a video. Stop back by and tell me what you think of it. And don't forget, if you subscribe, to turn that bell on so that you get notified when I go live again. I'm going live again on Thursday at 6 p.m. Central. And then, like always, at least for now, I'll be continuing the same schedule of Mondays and Thursdays, 6 to 8 p.m. Central, for LubertCraft live streams. And then, haven't decided yet. There may be some random streams just if I have time on random days at random times. But don't be on the lookout for those because I won't be posting them anywhere up front because they'll always, if that happens, it'll be a last minute thing and it'll probably be something with friends or you know, something like that. So thank you guys for stopping by and have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.